Hi there, my name is Alex Woods. I'm a solicitor and I specialise in financial mis-selling litigation. Now, this is a website that is designed for consumers, predominantly consumers, who may be interested in finding out more about the law around the subject of payment protection insurance, as well as a variety of other financial mis-selling scandals and financially mis-sold products. And it is targeted at people specifically who may be wanting to take charge of their financial affairs, of their debt situation, and may have discovered a mis-sold payment protection insurance product and they would like to do something about it. So predominantly that is the site, and all the videos that you'll see down the central part of the screen deals with various issues that come up from time to time, such as what about claims management companies? Do I use the Financial Ombudsman Service? And crucially, what if I go it alone? To what extent can I bring my own piece of litigation against a lender for a payment protection insurance claim? To give you but one example of a financial product that has been massively missold over the past 15 or even 20 years. This site is also for lawyers who may be interested in simply deepening their knowledge of the subject, and I endeavour to keep you updated by means of regular video bulletins on cases as they hit the courts. And you'll see down the left-hand side of the screen as you're looking at it the various cases that I'm trying to explain or expound, or essentially trying to tease out the the legal issues that I think are likely to be relevant to you as a lawyer or as an educated consumer. Now that brings me on to sort of, in many ways, the mission statement and the story of why it was that I started doing these video bulletins in the first place. I've been in the sector approximately 4 years. I was a criminal solicitor before I was a civil solicitor, and I suppose I have a little bit of a crusading bent to me from my criminal crusading days. I always wanted to be a criminal barrister, but life has a way of sending you in different directions. But I have nevertheless found that my approach to the law and my criminal background has somewhat informed the attitude that I take towards civil litigation and to financially mis-selling scandals. Perhaps that could be best summarised as a sort of a resolve and a determination and resilience in the face of well-heeled and deep-pocketed banks' attempts to prevent consumers bringing litigation through the courts and to funnel them through their own bank's complaints procedure and through the Financial Ombudsman Service. Now, that is why I started the soapbox to people such as your good self. I also wanted to, as a lawyer, as a matter of principle, to be as sort of transparent to the world as I possibly could about my business, really just in the same way as the financial sector has been utterly opaque, muddy, cloudy, and completely lacking in transparency insofar as the selling of these financial products over the last 10 years are concerned. So I felt that if I'm going to get into a sector where there is so much deliberate obfuscation, to use a fancy word, I should try and make matters as transparent as I could myself from a professional business perspective, and finally to throw a set of sort of like football stadium floodlights, insofar as I am able to within my limited means, on this whole area of the way in which the financial sector shrouds itself in secrecy, and to throw that light on the sector from the perspective of a lawyer rather than a financial expert or an accountant. So there's the site, and there is how it works. And please, to conclude, don't hesitate to post comments on the site. And of course, I would encourage you, wherever possible, to get your own financial affairs in order and to prepare your own cases with the assistance of this site, which is a general information only site. But also, of course, my doors are open for business. I am currently going through an authorisation process to start my own law firm, and I consult to a law firm in Norwich. So whilst this is a general information site, I will be referring to cases, actual live cases. Obviously I'll be changing the names, but I don't really feel I can do justice to the subject and to give you a proper a proper insight into what's going on without referring to my caseload. So there it is. I hope you find this a rewarding site, and once again I do look forward to any comments you may have on the site or on any of the various issues that I raise within.